Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
Oh,
Hey,
whoa, we're back.
Kennedy, it's a wing.
I just watched that this weekend.
That's a fun film.
Classic 1986 Hughes.
I think I broke my thumb. That's a hell of a picture. Let's see if I can flick my hat on my head like this.
If you get it on there, I'll blow you.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, thank God. That was close. Hey, you took a Trump to the head, a headshot. You almost
My
got
hat's
nicked.
gone. My wallet's gone. Well, this is a MAGA hat. After that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this says Make America Great Again.
Oh, that kid loaded a magazine full of bullets.
Well, I was just saying, this might be controversial. And I'm not condoning the act, of course.
Sure.
But if you're a school shootery psycho with a gun,
Yeah.
I'd rather you shoot a guy
Uh-huh.
than a school full of kids.
Agreed. Less death.
He killed one guy, which sucks.
Yes.
Horrible tragedy. I feel bad. The guy was saving his family, so rest in peace and all that.
Right.
But, he could have gone into a shopping mall and shot 48 people, or to a casino, or to a church, or a school, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
I think he got something there. And if you're going to shoot a guy, it's weird he went with an old guy. That guy's already going to be dead soon.
Right.
But you shoot a kid, you feel like you get a little more bang for your buck.
I suppose so. I mean, this is...
I'm not condoning. I'm just saying
of course,
if you're doing the math, the shooting math.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. If you're going to be a murderer, do you value years you're taking away?
I would, yes.
I suppose so.
Shooter McGavin.
Because you shoot a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
You're taking away 55 years. You shoot a 78-year-old. You're only taking away maybe
10, 8.
10 at the most.
Exactamundo.
Well, presidents tend to live a lot longer. They have the best health care. They have money. That's that thing. So
Tell that to Kennedy.
I bet Trump's got 9 years minimum.
He's 77?
78, I think.
78.
So that puts him at 87. But he eats a lot of McDonald's. He's overweight.
That's true. He doesn't drink, which helps him.
I think he never drank, right? He's
Never
one of those
drank,
guys.
never did drugs, and he's 6'3". Old tall people die quick. Look at Wilt the Stilt.
I think tall people. I don't think 6'3" you're not knocking off early.
All right,
I think
guess
like
you're right.
7'8", 8'9", 11'4".
You hear that, Matumbo? You're going down like Tower 7.
Oh, but Tumbo's been dead for 6 months.
He's dead?
Big time.
No!
Oh,
the Grim
Well, that's a
Reaper.
meme. We both. That's a. What is that called? A GIF? A GIF?
A gift. God's gift to women.
He's dead. Spud Webb's 106.
Oh, yeah.
but
Dwayne Wade is cruising.
Matumbo died. He got shot in the face at a pep rally.
Wow, Crooks. You son of a bitch. You're busy.
Boy, that Crooks. What a real son of an onion that guy turned out to be, huh?
Kid's 20 years old, too. I mean, for the ladies out there, that guy can get things done. Well, I guess he missed, but...
Well, he's done now.
Well, when I was
Forget about
20, I couldn't have set that up. I would have been like, that roof's a little tall. Let's go to Wendy's.
Yeah, no, it's no... But we kept thinking something's got to happen at some point. During the Obama administration, I was surprised no one took a crack. The first Trump, Biden, again, it's been covered many times. You don't really need to shoot the guy.
Well, not to get too queefy on you. Uh-oh, I just forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck. These pills. They're back. They're ruining my memory.
Back pills?
No, I started taking those sleeping pills again, and now I got
Benadryl?
No, that doesn't work.
Take a Benadryl.
I push right through that like a fat kid at a buffet.
Take 2 Benadryls.
That's a lot of
one in your
histamine.
ass and one in your dick hole.
Suppository.
Book depository.
Oh, they called him.
You're gonna say something queefy.
I had something queefy. It was profound or gay or patriotic. I can't remember.
Profound, that's for sure.
Yeah, lost and profound. Well, what did you say?
What do you say when you see things? I said, Biden, you don't need to shoot because he's so old. And by the way, now political enemies of Biden, there's nothing they want more than for him to live.
That's right.
You need him to live.
Yes. Don't replace. The great replacement theory. Here it is. I got it back.
Hit me.
Well, you think we're all so sophisticated. Everybody goes, hey, back in 63, those were animals. Those were different people. The world was in a crazy place. They didn't have internet. They didn't have virtual reality. They didn't have YouPorn. We're all the same. We get up, we shoot the president, we go back. It's like we're not that different.
Well, 68, everyone was going down. MLK,
Everyone.
Bobby Kennedy.
Yes.
I'm sure somebody else got killed.
Yeah. Well, they tried to get Reagan.
Yep.
They got him in the lung.
Malcolm X, they got.
He got
JFK,
shot.
They got.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gandhi, they killed.
That's right.
With something, a stick or a.
He could a nice blow that guy right over.
Oh yeah, gun, knee to the face, temple.
Not gonna live anymore.
Wait, I just had something I was gonna say. Now I forgot it.
I'm just saying we haven't changed that. Human nature lives on. You can't really take the goose out of the gander or the boy out of the park or whatever it is.
Well, here's the crazy-est thing. The EST, crazy-est of all this.
Okay, well, it's going to be hard to top that.
But by the time they hear this, we're a couple episodes ahead, I think.
Sure.
This is going to already be on the news cycle. That's the craziest.
I know.
Like, you're thinking, this is crazy, assassination attempt, blah, blah. But the election cycle is so long. They talk about the October surprise. This won't even be on people's minds by November.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, I'm already sick of hearing about it because I'm a YouTube queef. Every time I open YouTube, it's just shot in the ear, the gay ear, bloody face, looks like me on my period, whatever it is, and it's it's the fist. How many times have you seen that fist photo?
Oh, it's going to be a lot. I mean, I got a statue being made and put on my front lawn.
I got a fist photo at home. It's a little different. But, yeah, I know. That fist photo's going down in history books. People are getting tattoos. It's crazy. Oh, that's not even a joke.
I know. That's what's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
These goofballs. But by the way, the best photo isn't even the one they're showing, because I'm a big photography homo. The one that's great is between the Secret Service legs, and he's like looking down. He's got blood on his face. It's like you see the shoes of the Secret Service. It's in between the legs.
Oh, I don't know if I caught
it's
that one.
spectacular.
Oh,
photo.
really?
Yeah,
And-
that one's wonderful. By the way, you know about Syracuse? We were blowing Syracuse a couple weeks ago.
No, what did he
for
do?
spraying the. He handed them the gun.
Huh?
He handed the gun up to the roof so the guy could. No, I'm kidding. No, Syracuse. I saw Sal. If you asked him nice, he probably would.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Syracuse yesterday.
He's a shooter.
Oh yeah, he shoots.
Yeah, he's a shooter.
I saw Syracuse yesterday. We were shooting some promo for my town hall gig.
Whoa, mama.
November 9th.
That's lunch.
Make town hall great again, folks.
There you
Historic
go.
venue. Bob Dylan played there, and Pete Seeger, and
Oh, yeah.
some other assholes. It's a 1,400 seater. There's no way I'm filling it.
You got this. It's a beautiful room. You're gonna have a hell of a time. Film that puppy.
Oh, big time. So November 9th, tickets are on sale now. Fucking get a ticket, for God's sakes, fly in. But anyways, I had to shoot some promo. So I was there with Syracuse, and he said, I don't understand the shoe thing, because Trump lost his shoes.
Is that right?
And I was doing a bit. I thought it was funny. I was like, maybe he's old. He kicks him off before the speech. He gets out there and does a little,
That's fun. Yeah, a little fireside chat.
Gets comfy. That's what Bill Cosby used to do. So anyways, I see Syracuse. Trump fell out of his shoes.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, well, he says the audio, he goes, let me get my shoes.
Oh, wow.
And Syracuse was like, I'm a little suspicious of the shoe stuff because the guy just almost got killed. His adrenaline's running. It's a crazy scene. Why is he mindfully like, let me get his shoes?
Yeah.
And Syracuse was like, I suspect he wears lifts.
Ooh,
Like Mickey.
Interesting.
Seinfeld, not Rocky.
Yes.
And
Not Mouse.
I was like, that's a great conspiracy theory. I like it. And then 2 hours later, Syracuse sends me a tweet, and it's a shot from behind, a video from behind, and his lips go flying out.
No.
Syracuse nailed it. That guy's got his nose to the asshole.
Wow.
Or his ear to the grind ass, whatever the fuck it's
Wow.
called.
He's like a Native American hearing a railroad pipe.
Yeah, I bet he could make it rain if he tried hard enough.
I could see that. Not with money. But, wow. Good eye, Sally, because he's already 6'2", 6'3". Does he need the lift? Biden's got to be 5'10". DeSantis is 4'8".
But I don't know. I think he wants a little extra heightening. And then Syracuse made the point. He's like, he can't leave shorter than when he got there. So he's on the ground. I mean, he's at death's door, bullets are whizzing over his head, and he's like, I got to find my lips.
How great would that be? Like, all right, we're gonna make it fight, everybody. Walks on the knees out of there.
He
He's
had
like
to get
Yoda.
He had to get his lifts and his Ubers. Hello, folks. We're having fun. We're back. The neighbors hate us.
Woo-wee. There we go. Tit lift.
Anyways, yeah, what a wild time. But yeah, that's going to be forgotten about. 6 weeks from now, you won't even know about it.
Well, a couple other things I want to mention. The sleuthing on this is already like you thought. The Zabruta film was a whole whirlwind of like conspiracy and theories. This is like you see this lady in the black hat. She queefed right on December 3rd, and then this the how about the holster lady? She can't get the Melissa McCarthy gal. Can't get the gun back in the holster. There's all kinds of stuff cooking. Hey, we told the Secret Service guy about it. He was up there. He didn't do shit. That guy's fired. There's so much rigmarole around this.
Immediately. John Moses. Remember John Moses?
John
Comedian.
Moses.
Red hair, Canadian, tall.
Yes.
Used to be a drunk. He's
funny.
Very funny. He made me laugh harder than anything, anyone, anything, anywhere. I don't know if you can pull it up or pipe it in. He put it on Instagram.
It's all pipes.
It's not even good if you can't see the visual. But he goes, "I'm not saying this is a conspiracy or it's fake. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is this is Corey Feldman." And it was the lady, one of the ladies' Secret Service. You got to pull it up. Pull up John Moses.
I can see it.
Because everyone has been like, that's Shane Gillis, that's Melissa McCarthy. But it looks so much like Corey Feldman. And he worded it so fucking funny. I was on the floor. I could not stop laughing for like a half an hour. And the idea of like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that for sure is Corey Feldman.
That's good stuff.
John Moses, comic John Moses, or John Moses comic, something.
Is he still doing it? Because he was something back in the day.
I think he's from Toronto, I think. I don't know where he's at.
I always thought he was like a mook from Brooklyn.
This is like a reel on his Instagram or something?
It's just an Instagram post, a regular old classic meme post.
Mosaic.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, here we go. I got it.
All right, just read how he read it.
Turn that camera or that photo.
Yeah, go get your nose in there.
It's just like a little screenshot.
Yeah, get in there. And then read what he wrote.
I'm not saying it was staged. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that's Corey Feldman. It does look like him.
It looks like Feldman.
You got to post that there, Chuckles.
That's very good stuff. So that man made me laugh. Somebody else, I saw another meme that said John Toll. You know John Toll?
Oh, he's another funny guy.
He said he had a little screenshot and it said wage gap.
I saw
and
that.
There's a guy laying for Trump and a lady like 6 feet behind.
With
like
a red
this.
arrow, yeah.
It's very funny.
See, that's one, like, the internet sucks, Reddit's mean, the comments are assholes, but we got a treasure trove of zingers out of this kind of shit.
There's some fun stuff in there, and I don't know, but yeah, it's crazy times, scary, and hopefully no more. Because then you're worried that some guy on the other side is going to be like, well, we'll show you. I'll show you how to assassinate.
I know. It is a wacky time. Think about it. You're a millennial.
By a
cunt hair.
Yeah.
You've had the Challenger. You've had 9/11. You've had Katrina. You've had school shootings galore. You've had an opioid crisis, pandemic, a Trump assassination. I mean, where does it end? You've seen race riots. You've seen.
You're saying me. We're like 8 months apart. What is going on
I'm just saying. I've already done the math, so I'm doing it on you now.
I got you.
But what a whirlwind!
You know what I realized? Just a quick side note.
Please.
I want to come back to that, but I did this math after we parted ways.
What are you, Asian now? It's a lot of math over here.
You and I are like a year and a half difference, and we're having our children a year and a half apart. Our children are going to be the same exact age difference as us.
We covered this last week.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did, because I went and told the wife after you said it. Because I was like, that's adorable. And I went and told her, and she was like, that's so cute.
I don't think so.
Well,
maybe, did we discuss this part? You're going to have your baby at the exact age that I was.
40. I'll be 41.
Me too.
There you go. Wow.
Hashtag.
That is wild.
All right, so I guess we covered that, but we didn't cover the same age thing?
No, I didn't. I didn't know you were 41,
Jesus.
but we definitely covered a year and a half apart. We're a year and a half apart. That's cute.
Really?
We're gay. I'll blow you if you get your hat on your head.
Oh, all right. Well, whatever. And then we're moving downtown, baby. We're coming.
Yeah, is it happening?
We're going to be neighbors.
Woo!
Ish. Well, you're moving away from me moving.
Just a measly river between us. The river runs through it.
20 minutes. Oh, we're going lock, stock, and barrel. I talked to my therapist. I talked to Derek. I talked to Colin Quinn. I talked to Louie C.K. They all behind it.
I'm so proud of you, Fatty. This is huge.
Talked to Salakis, too, and he's the one. There's always going to be one. He's like, that's too much money. That's stupid.
Ah.
And I was like, come on, everyone else is behind it. But, Louie, he's one of these guys. He's like, it's good to pay more rent than you can afford. And I'm like, is it?
Yeah. I heard he's got some movies about him.
But Alan was like, you deserve it. What are you doing? Live your life, you piece of shit.
Steam room, gym, Manhattan, pool.
Pool, baby.
Pool! I'm coming to that
Big-time
shuffleboard court.
You're going to be all over that pool. There's a kid's room. We can toss the kids in there. We can go to the deep end and make out.
Get in there, fatty. You're going to suck that thumb for 3 hours near this playground here.
I can't wait. But yes, anyways, we've been through a lot. The Berlin Wall came down in our life. What
84?
else? Stock market crash. Berlin Wall was, I think, 89.
Oh, that's right.
I know 89. Then we had the Desert Storm, we had the Iraq War, we had the Afghani War, the other war.
Gaza, Ukraine, still currently going.
Yeah, a lot happening.
Malaysia
I remember
plane.
thinking, when I was a kid, we'd study history, and I remember thinking, like, no history happens anymore. Like, there's no history going on.
Yes.
All that history happened in the past, but now we got history.
Well, the 60s had it all. I mean, they had a war with the Vietnam. They had a bunch of assassinations. They had a ton of stuff, the protests, the riots, the hippie movement, free love, Woodstock, the moon landing.
Civil rights.
Civil rights, the water hose in the face with the German shepherds and the whole thing. And yes, then the 70s was just like gas crisis and a few good movies.
Yeah.
And the 80s was... and then the 90s were rocking.
Yeah, 90s ruled and 2000s drooled.
It's crazy. I was watching Misery last night.
Yeah, loves company.
I'm trying to show the lady some decent flicks. She's watching 13 going on 30 for the 50th time.
Hey.
So I'm like, let's put on Misery because she likes a thriller.
Okay.
She's loving it. I have a rule, no scrolling during the movie. You can text, somebody texts you, text them back, whatever, get an email, but a scroll, it's a bridge too gay.
No, you can't do it. I don't care for this texting, frankly, but, bygones be bisexual.
Well, the problem is that it's too alluring. She's like,
Oh, yeah.
I got the phone over here, and I hear the and she's
yeah.
like, it's like Gollum with the ring.
You got to put it in the other room, put on Do Not Disturb. DNB.
That's what I said. So
D&D.
we're halfway through the movie. She falls asleep. But the movie was made in 1990.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has a 65 Mustang. And she's like, man, he's got an old car. And I'm like, well, when you think about it, it's only 25 years old.
Right.
That would be like having a
99.
99 Camry.
Right.
Isn't that insane?
I can't with all this stuff. It's
Sorry,
cuckoo.
sorry.
It's crazy. I was just saying something similar this morning. Sarah was saying something about something. And I was saying, oh, yeah, that's kind of like something.
Yeah, that'll do it. If you see something, say something.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing about the Kennedy assassination was 30 years. When we were 11, when 30 years had passed.
Yeah.
Now it's like if Clinton was assassinated the day Forrest Gump came out. Not that long ago.
Yeah, true. We were there.
Cuckoo. For Cocoa
Cuckoo
Puffs.
bananas, yeah. So where you been? What do you know? What do you say? What are you eating?
I don't have a ton of stuff, but this is the last thing that is bordering on political, because people are going to shit their pants and throw ice cream in our face.
This is unprecedented.
Unprecedented. There's no precedent, baby. You're doing my babies now.
We almost lost the president.
Hey-o. Former. Then future. It's just a dunk now. It's not even close. Everyone just start accepting it. Put your feet up.
That's over.
Here we go.
That's it.
Trump 2, the sequel.
Well, I hope because you always talk about if Trump wins, the bullshit's going to bubble back up. But I hope since we've done the bullshit, maybe it won't bubble. And we kind of, because before the bullshit was new. The woke stuff, the whatever. It was new, so we're like, whoa, what's this? We better get in line. But now we've seen it bubble up, so maybe we can be like, nah, we're not doing that again.
Right. That's not bad.
I have a point.
By the way, my dear friend, I don't want to say his name in case this is too controversial. He had a thought that I thought was going to happen. He thought Vice President Donald Trump Jr.
That
Trump
makes sense.
2024. And that way your son, it's like kings. Like your son can be the thing, you know?
Well, you should retweet that.
Didn't go that way. But this isn't really political, but it's something. This is an interesting thing. It's political, I guess. So we know, we've talked about this, people talk about this, I've talked about this all, this is one of my favorite talking points, is that conservative, the right wing, just took patriotism. They own it now. And it's been like that for years. They're the patriotic, and the left hates America.
Yeah.
You see an American flag, 4th of July, God bless America, you know they're conservative. Which didn't used to be that way.
It was there for the taking, because every left thing is like, 9/11 wasn't that bad. Fuck the flag. Fuck America. This country's racist or whatever.
Didn't used to be that way.
I agree.
But
That's
the other
new.
day, I'm at a friend's house, and I'm going to say in Massachusetts, because I don't want to get too specific here. At a friend's house, and he has an American flag on his wall, like Ferris Bueller, just up there.
As you do.
Actually, I think he might have the Yukon Jack flag. Now that I'm thinking about it,
What's that?
that's the British flag, isn't that Yukon Jack?
Yukon Jack. That sounds American.
Is that a wrestler? Cactus Jack?
Yeah.
Yukon
Jack in the Box.
Cactus Jack. Who's Yukon? Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon Potato.
What do you call that British flag there? The Great Britain, not the English flag, but the British flag.
With the circles of the star
That's
circle?
the Olympics.
Oh. Well, I'm thinking of the
Rings.
colonies, the 13 colonies.
That's America.
Yeah.
Union Jack.
Union Jack. What did I say? That's
Yukon. Close.
Yukon
Close.
You're thinking of Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah, that's what I was just. I just said his name a moment ago.
Yukon
I got it
girl.
all. It's all pipes, Jerry. I haven't slept
Yeah.
since 1985. I woke up at 3:30.
Yukon artist.
But anyways, he's got the American flag on display, and a young woman friend of ours walked in, and she goes, "Is this a joke?"
Oh, boy.
Now, isn't that crazy? That's
I'm
how
not
bad it
surprised.
is. That's how much the right has seized patriotism
Yes.
and the American flag. That a young liberal lady looked at the American flag, pointed at it, and goes, "Are you kidding?"
Yeah. But you live here, lady.
And then, because we've been joking about Trump, and he was like, "What? I don't know. I don't know. I got that. My father gave it to me. It's America." And then she was like, "Oh, okay. But you're not really a Trump guy.
Whoa.
So Trump- The American flag equals Trump supporter. How bad? This is where the left has fucked up so bad
They've gone so far.
that they're like, don't display the American flag.
That's
That's gross.
That's no bueno.
I mean, that is
That's
a
scary.
bad scene. And it was like a monumental moment in my life.
Yes.
That I'm like, this is where we're at. Also insane, by the way, to just go to be a guest at someone's home and be like, I don't care for that.
That too.
That's insane. But also just the idea of being like, are you kidding with the American flag? Like, but we're in America.
We're in America. You
We're
live
Americans.
here, and you're thriving. You love it. You have a great life. You got a flat screen, and you Ubered here, and you have a smartphone. What are you mad about?
It was very odd, and but I'm like, I want to get into that DNC and slap everyone around and be like, can I
Yes.
take over this operation, please?
Well, that's kind of what Bill Maher's harping about this whole 2 years. You know, like, well, I'm the same. You guys went nuts. You can't even be around a flag. God hates them.
Flag. You just want to be like, just start saying retard. Just being like,
Yes.
Trump's retarded. So you get a little cooler. You get a little cool factor. You don't
Yes.
seem so stuffy.
She's a flag it.
Say, hey, flag it, and start getting a little wacky out there.
Exactly. No, it's bad. How about this? You just made me realize the right has snabbed patriotism, as you say.
Oop.
The left, they did it with pride. The word pride used to mean it was a sin. Hey, pride. Hey, that guy's very proud. He's proud of where he... Now, pride is synonymous with gay.
And Proud Boys.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't say pride.
That's true.
They say
But
proud.
pride is a rainbow, and it's just all gay. That just 100% we all agree on that now.
Right.
It's Pride Week, Pride Month, Pride Flag. It's all gay.
Good point. Proud to be in America. Yeah, proud is not gay, but pride
Yes,
is gay.
yes,
If
exactly.
I say I have a lot of pride, I'm gay.
Right. But if you're proud, I'm proud of my son.
Yeah.
I guess he could be gay.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Well, you do know eventually.
But I remember the old Gillis and Matt McCusker, their old set was just a giant American flag. Which now would be like, whoa, these are some fucking alt-right guys. But they're
It's-
just American.
It's wacky. They got to do some rebranding over there on the left. But anyways, this is too much politics.
Too
You're
much
gonna shoot
politics.
us. But I think we piped in quite a few jokes in that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of jokeroos.
Well, the problem is, I think a lot of people don't want to go hard right, but they want to go back to normal. Like I don't want to go to Proud Boy country, January 6th, whatever, but I want to go to a place where the American flag isn't controversial.
Right.
You know, so you just want to go back, but you don't want to go to the moon.
All the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people want to go all the way back.
Uh-huh.
Back to back. Home runs.
Back to where, though? There is nothing over there. You want to bring us to this place, and it's empty.
No good.
No bueno.
Hey there, folks. Tuesdays with Stories is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. I'm wearing it right now. I'm 100% sure. There it is. Nice black pair of panties. You got the black with the red. Are those Skankfest?
Yeah.
I love the Skankfest underwear. I'll be at the Skankfest. Sheath Underwear is where it's at. You know it. You know it's all I wear. It's all he wears. It's all Louis wears. It's all Cats wears. It's all Dogs wears. Everybody's wearing sheath. If you're going to pee your pants laughing at a great joke, you at least want to be wearing comfortable underwear. They're the official underwear of comedy. All of the big comedians are wearing them. I just named all the biggest comedians and the biggest filmer. Sheath underwear has a 2-pouch design, one for your dick, one for your balls. They'll keep your dick from sticking to your leg and your balls from sticking to your dick. It's a miracle. Literally all I wear. I got so much of this shit. It's all over the place. My son wears it. We have sheath diapers. It's unbelievable. Wow. Best shit of all time. Sheath underwear is made with a model and elastane fabric blend, so it's cool to the touch during these hot dog days of summer. Right now, you can go to sheathunderwear.com and use code TUESGAYS to get 20% off your first order, plus Sheath Underwear 100% money-back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code TUESGAYS. Get Sheath Underwear, support the show, support your balls.
Hey, folks, Tuesday Stories brought to you by Helix. If you want to stop tossing and turning, you need a Helix mattress. They can't fix your partner who steals all the coveys, but they are the most comfortable mattress ever. They have 20 mattresses in the lineup, including one's perfect for back and side sleepers, one's for people who run hot, one's for people who run cold, and Helix Plus for big, fat sleepers. That's Jason. Find the mattress that's right for you by taking their sleep quiz. It takes less than 2 minutes. I got 2 Helixes at the house.
What?
Love them.
I got 0.
I took Chuck's.
Who took mine?
Your cousin. And these things are great. They're soft. They're comfy. It's like Goldilocks. They're just right. I got the lady on one side. I'm on the other. We can canoodle. We can sleep alone. It's perfect. Love a Helix. Unlike other brands, Helix doesn't contain fiberglass material, so you can rest easy knowing your health is in good hands. Not only are these the best mattresses ever, they get shipped directly to your door for free and come in a box to make things hassle-free.
I come in a box.
With a 10 to 15-year warranty and a 100-night trial, you can't go wrong. But you're not going to need that trial because this thing's a beauty. Helix is offering up to 30% off all mattress orders and free pillows for Tuesdays with Stories listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/Tuesdays. That's helixsleep.com/Tuesdays. This is their best offer, and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts now. Thank you. But all right, I've been to Europe and back.
Oh, hit me with the Europe.
Well,
I know, Barcelona.
Let me just say, did I talk about Protect Our Parks?
I don't think so.
We flew to Austin with Ari, did kill Tony. Austin is great for 4 days.
I think we might have talked about this. We're on the same flight as Ari.
Yes, we talked about that.
You switched seats. You sat with each other. You talked the whole time. I thought that was a nightmare.
Yeah, that was
Austin's
nice.
great for a few days.
Yeah.
You couldn't get stuck there.
No, we did Protect Our Park, and the last one was a little rough. So this one, we brought the heat. We kept it to 3 hours and change. It wasn't some 5.5-hour horse shit. No one puked. No one blacked out. No one whipped it out. Ari peed on the floor, but that's fine. That's a Tuesday.
What does Joe do with that?
Well, I think he gets a guy in there, a Guatemalan guy, to steam it. It's no big deal. It's a pence to him, Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Pence?
Yeah, that's
a penance.
Penance.
What's the money one?
Penance is like a religious thing.
Yeah.
Your penance.
3 pence?
Pence is change.
That's change, okay.
I think.
Pencil.
Then
there's pelts.
Writing utensil.
Okay, number 2.
Beaver pelt. That's the most popular pelt.
That's right.
You never hear about a raccoon pelt?
No.
A squirrel pelt.
Yeah, heard of a pellet gun. Okay. Ari peed on the floor. Shane Gillis, chastised him. Then we go do a set. We had a great time. We had steaks at Bobby V's in the back room, talked some shit, and got on a flight, flew to Spain.
España.
Oh, wait.
España.
First, I think we did talk about this. Flew to Seattle, did the Moore.
Yes, we talked about that.
Oh, shit, I'm in repeats. Then we flew to Spokane.
I don't remember Spokane.
Oh, I had to go to Spokane the next day, then go to Barcelona.
Spokane to Barcelona. So let me guess. You go from
The
Spokane. What? You tell me the airline. I'll tell you where you flew.
It was Delta.
Okay, so you flew from Spokane to either JFK or Salt Lake City. Let me take a moment to figure this out. I'm going to say Salt Lake City.
I wish.
Salt Lake City to JFK, JFK to Barcelona.
Not bad. It was a weird one. Somehow the things were not good. It was a Sunday. Spokane sucks with airlines, so it was Spokane to Minneapolis.
Oh, that was the other option.
Minneapolis to Atlanta.
Oh!
Atlanta to Barcelona.
Wow!
Yeah. So I flew throughout the night, and I'm all wonky because you're drinking in Austin for 9 years. Then you go to Seattle, which is a different time zone. Then you fly to Spokane. Then you fly to Atlanta, and you're like, whoa, I'm back on New York time. And then you fly overnight to Barcelona, and you land at 9 in the morning.
Now, I hope your wife flew directly from JFK to Barcelona.
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the psycho. But of course, we have to have the booking on the complete opposite side of the country when I need to go to the other side of the world. Does that always just work out that way?
No, that's you. You did that.
Well, she gave me the Barcelona dates, and I was like, I got to comply with these dates, and they just happen to be with me in Spokane.
Well, you guys could have communicated.
I guess.
Ah, jeez.
We don't do that. We're married.
I know. Well, what are you going to do? But by the way, I feel like Costanza in the later episode with the bald guy,
Oh, yeah.
which is the guy from all the Christopher Guest movies. What's
Yes.
that guy's name? I forget his name.
I
Anyways,
forget
he's
his name,
great.
too. I know you.
But George goes,
Live.
That's you. We had this last year, Sarah and I. You got a 9-month bachelor party. You got to go to Spain, maybe hit Amsterdam, and you go to Tampa and do all the things.
Yeah.
Slip and slide, strippers, cocaine, all of it, because next year, forget about it.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Really?
Life over.
Oh.
I woke up at 3:30 this morning, went back to bed at 4, woke up at 4:20, woke up at 5:30, woke up at 7.
Hey.
I want to take my balls and shove them in my asshole until I come.
I think, send me the video. I think when that baby comes, I'm going to long for a trip from Spokane to Barcelona. Because you're just on there watching movies, jerking off, eating popcorn.
Oh, you can't believe it. It really is. Oh, my manager's calling. I forgot to go on Do Not Disturb. Fuck. It really is like a thing of that. Once you start trying with that baby, it's like swinging with 2 bats. Now I'm flying to Atlanta this week. I can't wait. I'm going to have my shoes off like fucking Trump after an assassination attempt. Feet up, lips down the street.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Wow.
So anyways, Liv. So you lived it up. She met you. Did she get there first or after?
She got there first because I had to go do the gay gig, and then
nice.
I land there, and it sucks because you're like, one eye open, I got blood on my ear, and I'm like, whoa, that was a 19-hour travel excursion with checking bags and connections and the whole thing, and then you finally get there, coach, by the way, you finally get there, and they're like, okay, I'll Uber to her house. They all live together in a big condo on the beach, her whole family.
Oh,
This
it's
is a family affair.
Oh, I'm eating over here.
I mean, kids,
Family.
wife, husband, brother, sister, mom, dad,
Oh,
in-laws,
that's
Jerry.
appalling. That's not a bachelor party.
No,
You
no.
should have gone to Madrid or Happy Drid. Hello, folks. Mad and happy.
Oh, I see. It's a mad, mad world.
Okay.
So, get there at 9, you hightail it over to their Airbnb, and you're like, whoa. You look like a cartoon with a knot on the head and the twirlies. And then they're like, whoa, you made it. We all just got up. We're going to the slip and slide. We're going to breakfast. We're going to the beach. We're going to the church of Senegal. We're going to go do the whole thing. Get on board. And you go,
Oh, boy. Now, how many people are we talking realistically? 8, 12, 20?
mom, dad, brother, his wife, sister, her hub, 2 kids. So that's 6, 7, 8, me and the lady. 10 people, including me.
9 times. Okay. Now, is the sister hot? I think I asked this before.
She's pretty.
Yeah, you'd like to make love to her. I
The
bet.
brother is good looking too. It's a good looking fam.
I must have seen them at the wedding, I guess, but I
Yeah,
was
they were around.
tipsy.
They look ethnic. It's weird. They're like Mayflower sandwich Beantown, but they're so tan they look Puerto Rico.
Mayflower. That's a good nickname for her.
That's not bad.
Hi, Mayflower.
Yeah.
You ever call her that?
I call her everything else. Mayday, all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Maybelline.
Maid.
Maybe we'll break up.
Maiden voyage.
Uh,
Mayflower. It's pretty good.
It's cute.
Maybe I'll call her that. Hey, Mayflower.
It's a little intimate.
I like it. We texted for about a half an hour the other day.
I heard. I didn't love it. She was
Yeah.
naked when I came home.
Well, it just went on and on. I couldn't get rid of the bitch.
Well, she had the vibration right here. Ruined the whole movie.
We really talked about you, too.
Oh, no.
It wasn't good.
What are you doing?
Well,
Jeez,
she
you're
started
supposed to
it.
be on my team.
I just yes-anded.
Ah,
I was like, I know.
You're
He
killing
lies
me
to
here.
me, too. All the time.
Foaming at the mouth. Yeah, she can go. Well, she likes you a lot, so I think she
that's
doesn't.
nice.
She doesn't want it to end.
Well, we're going to be best buds over there because you're going to be on the road and I got the baby. So we'll do baby dates. My baby he'll be body slamming your baby.
Bring it on. He needs to learn how hard life is. So really headbutt that fucker right in the noggin.
You get this gender yet?
No, I don't want to know. We're doing a big reveal.
It's a lady. I know it.
See, she thinks guy.
I don't know.
All right.
That's what she told me.
Okay. Well, I don't see gender. But
Okay, so you're in Barcelona. There's 10 people. They look foreign or something.
ethnic.
Ethnic.
Yeah. Bro, too ethnic. So I just got to say, I'm on no sleep, but I can rally. That is a great city, Barcelona. The beach is clean. The sun goes down at 10 p.m. at night. You can be in the beach at 8 o'clock, sunny. Clean. No crime. No hobo. No fentanyl. The subways run on time. Everything is nice. They hate tourists. That's a little appalling.
Oh, yeah, they were like squirt gunning people in the face.
We just missed that. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. They hate us. Matthew Crooks is out there with a super soaker. It was bad.
Well, at least you wouldn't get hit.
That's true. I got
You
a
wet
nick.
willy.
So yeah, the paella, the Gothic district, the tapas, the architecture that's so old, the markets outdoor, the churches are incredible. That's built on a mountain. The views, Jerry, great town.
God, I got to get to Spain. I've never been to Spain. One of those European countries I haven't hit, and I always want to go to Majorca, which is where Rafa Nadal is from. It's supposed to be spectacular. I want to go on like a pilgrimage.
Mayflower.
But I got to get out there. And
Isn't he the governor of Majorca? Who's he?
governor of Majorca?
Mayorkas.
I don't know who that is.
Isn't there a guy who's in charge of the border?
Majorca. That's May when she's pregnant. She's like 9 months. She's a Majorca.
Hey,
A big whale.
I like that. I like that.
Wait till you get that 9-month sex. Those
Really?
orgasms, they're full body spiritual orgasms, plus the big fat belly and the fat tits.
Woo! She told me it feels more intense downtown.
Oh, they come fast.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but yeah,
I'm
it's
telling
exciting.
you right now. She'll be like, that's how she came for me. I don't know.
I don't want the squirting coming out. You might toss that kid across the room.
I know you get hit in the face with a placenta.
All right, I'll go full Gallagher. Get some Duvetine. Well, who's Mayorkas?
Mayorkas?
Mayorkas. He's give that a go. I think he's in the politics.
His name is May?
No, that's his last name. Mayorkas.
Oh, Mayorkas.
Doesn't that sound familiar? He's always like, "Oh, the border's not that bad."
I don't
got
know
it.
Mayorkas.
Borders books.
United States Secretary of Homeland Security.
Thank you.
What's his name?
Alejandro Mayorkas.
Thank
Mayorkas.
you.
Okay, there you go.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Pills haven't gotten me yet. So you want to go to Mayorkas and fuck Nadal?
Absolutely. I love a good left hand at my ass.
40 love.
So, all right, so you're in Madrid, Barcelona. I keep thinking Madrid.
Well, wait. We're talking to. Can we talk best of all time? Are we still going? Because Joker lost. You see that?
Djokovic. Of course I saw it, yeah.
I watched it on a plane. It was brutal. I almost
2
texted
years
you.
in a row. Well, I'm an Alcaraz guy. I'm Alcaraz over. I'm an Alcaraz freak. I mean, I thanked him in my special. I love it.
Wow. But
That's my boy.
the other guy beat Joker too.
Which guy?
Two guys beat him. I forgot his name.
Not the same
Italian.
tournament.
An Ital, a Dago, a Wop, a Guinea.
No, he didn't beat him.
I think he did.
He would have been eliminated if he lost.
Oh,
No, Djokovic beat him.
it must have been close.
Musaretti.
That's it.
Yeah. No, he smoked him. He wiped the floor with him.
You sure? I think it was
100%
close.
sure. He was in the final.
All right.
Yeah, he killed him.
I thought it was like 6-6, 6-6, 6-6, and then
That's the devil.
my my flight landed and I
No,
lost
he
DirecTV.
killed him, but then Alcaraz wiped the floor with old Djokovic.
Wow.
Slapped him around.
He's getting old, huh?
He's 37. He's out.
Old Kovic.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Novaks.
Yeah.
Well,
Vax.
yeah.
I never heard that.
Somebody's
That's
got
good.
to have that.
I'm sure, but
Yeah.
that's really fun.
Oh, it's right there.
It sure is.
All right, but yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll get you out to Spain, and your kid'll be old soon. You can travel.
Oh yeah, we've been traveling all over. Now it's getting a little tricky though because he wants to grab the stuff and climb the stuff. It's a whole thing, sleep regression. I'm dying.
Yeah, I hear you.
Very sleepy. But so anything else happen out there? Any hot, spicy femininas or small beach?
The women are beautiful. There's no fat people. It's crazy.
I know,
their food is better, Jerry. I eat bread here. I want to kill myself. I eat bread over there. I go gay.
Well, Cantor was just in London too. He said the same thing. He's like, it's clean, it's nice. There was no crime. No one was whatever. You get like some soccer hooligans or whatever, but that's it.
Well, it's weird that our food over there is illegal. What we do to our food is illegal in Europe. Isn't that mind-bending?
I'm with the girl. America sucks. I got to burn the
Yeah,
flag.
burn the flag.
Well, also, I just learned this recently that us and New Zealand, maybe we talked about this before, the only two countries that can advertise medicine.
Pharmaceutical.
On TV.
Yes.
We're all wonky out there.
Well, it pays for everything. You know, it's, what do you call that? Johnson & Johnson, Big Pharma.
Ah, the big farm.
They pay for the CNNs and the FSNs and the FoxyNs and the whole comedians.
Small Pharma's out. I got a small pharma pharmacy in my neighborhood. I love it.
Really?
It's called Bonus Drugs Pharmacy.
Okay.
And they're nice. I'm like friends with the guy. I go over there, we
Ah.
chit-chat, I bring the baby in. They love it. It's nice. It's like the shelves are a little quieter. It's like an old school thing.
Like an apothecary.
Yes, exactly.
Aha.
It's quite nice.
Okay. Well, there you go. So, yeah, it was just a great trip. Drinking all day, sightseeing. We did the jump off, jump on bus.
Oh, I've never done that.
I never did it either, but the brother's wife was like, because look, there's a couple kids there, so you can't really do much. You're like, you do the beach, you're like, we got to go back, we got to get the kids back, we got to put them down, we got to kill them, we got to breastfeed, we got to blow them, whatever. So you kind of end up going back with them. But I'm like, I want to see the city. I'm living. I got a kid on the way. I got to live, damn it.
You're right.
So the girl goes, the wife's friend, the husband's friend, wife, she goes, I'm doing the jump on, jump off because it'll only take a day and I'll see everything. And I said, I'm going with you. And it was the best thing I ever did.
That's nice. Well, you see those things. It's funny because I've had this thought in New York. I live here, obviously, for many years. And all these other cities I go to 1,000 times, whatever, Seattle, Austin, Boston, all these towns that you spend all this time in. So you know the town, but you're like, I've never gone on a New York, like LA, I think about this. I would like to go on a tour of the stars bus, and you drive around and go, oh, there's Al Pacino's asshole, there's, Kurt Gowdy's dick, there's Ellen DeGeneres' bra.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it seems nice.
It's nice. And they, you don't have to worry about Uber. You get on. They take you to the destination, you get off, you see it, you come back to the bus stop, another one picks you up in 2 minutes, you get back on, and you get a headphone in, they tell you, so you're passing by the brothel. That's where John F. Kennedy blew a little boy or whatever. You're like, hey, all right. I'm getting all this news, and then you get to get out and see it. You never have to Uber, you never have to think about it. You just get on, get off.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Unlike
my
wife.
This is what I'm worried about moving downtown is I can't go on as many trips because that rent is going to triple.
Yeah. I think it'll rejuvenate you. You'll have all this new life, and you'll be energetic, and you'll be selling tickets, and you'll be making more money.
Reju, Town Hall, November 9th. For God's sakes, you got to come out. What a beautiful hall and theater.
Beautiful. Hell of a venue.
Oh, it's scary. These big venues are scary. I said, I'm nervous I'm not going to sell them. And they all go like this. Yeah, you'll sell.
They all do that.
Then they're like this. Okay, but then if I don't?
Yeah, well, it's one show, and it's a festival.
Yes. Well, that's what Louie said. He's like, the festival sells tickets. People
does.
And also Town Hall is a venue. People just go to Town Hall.
They go.
They put on a shirt and go, we're going down to Town Hall to watch the young man do jokes. And then I'm up there going, hey, I eat my wife's ass on Wednesdays. And they're like, oh, we got to get out of here.
That's about right. I saw Louie there in 2009.
Wow.
I paid a full hard ticket, as they say.
Did you not open for, I was having this debate with Syracuse. Didn't you open for Louie at Town Hall in 2015?
Yes.
Last minute at Town Hall.
I was at the Village Underground. Louie was there. It was Louie, when he was the height. And he goes, you got $20? I got to tip this guy. And I go, yeah. It was the last 20 I had. I gave it to him. He runs out. I go, all right, well, at least I got to talk to Louie. $20. What are you going to do? He runs in 10 minutes later, goes, oh, shit, I didn't thank you. Appreciate the 20. And you want to open for me at Town Hall? And I was like, Best $20 I ever spent.
I remember that. Okay, so I was right.
Yes.
2015 probably.
2015, I went on, then Marin, and then Louie. Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy how much has changed.
That's crazy to think about.
And then he started using you on the road, and then eventually I jumped on with you.
Wow. Boy, that was a fun time. When
What
you
a
got
time.
on that tour,
Woo-wee.
I mean, that was the fun never stopped. I mean, that was great. Throwing the orange.
Oh, the D.C. tour.
We went to Georgetown. We talked, by the way, about snipers and
That's
remember
right.
we talked about Secret Service
and the
guy.
Hey Adams.
Yes, we were literally like, what if couldn't a guy get a gun in a window? We literally sat in the hotel at the Hey Adams, which is where Election Ends, one of the great films of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Masterpiece. We were like, what if you could shoot a guy? Couldn't they shoot you right here? We had this whole conversation. We smoked cigars. We walked around. We went to Austin together with Veronica Moses. Not Veronica
Morgan
Moses,
Murphy.
Morgan Murphy. Both redheads. I remember we walked around there. What did we do there? We went to the gym, I think. And,
Yeah, we got the queso at Magnolia.
oh, yes, we went to Magnolia.
Sarah was there. Or
Sarah was there.
Feinstein.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sarah was with us. It was you, me, Morgan, Louie, and Sarah. Went to Magnolia.
That was great. What a time. Yeah, we did the Netflix special at the Daughters of the American Revolution.
We stayed at the Four Seasons in Austin. The Bats,
yeah,
and the Belfry,
that's right.
and the private jet. We had the famous incident.
We did the open mic. Remember at the big hunt? Chris Allen held the floor for us, and then we showed up and ran in.
That's right. But Louie didn't come to that.
He did.
He did come to that.
And remember, it was all over the paper. And he go, "You see, I just did a 5,000 seat venue, and this is in the paper."
Right.
And that was a big eye opener. He's like, "That's the
Oh.
press for you."
Pre-cancellation. What other dates did you do? Sam did a few dates too.
Did
Sam
he?
did Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, I didn't know that. Mackie did a couple.
Mackie did a lot.
Lynn Coplitz, Greer Barnes.
Mackie did a ton of them because for a while it was just me, Michelle, Rachel, and Mackie did Europe together.
Oh, wow.
That was wild.
I remember you were in Vienna.
We went to Vienna. We went everywhere. We went to Israel, all the
Sausage.
places.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, the Dead Sea.
Yes, it burned my pee hole.
There
we
you
went in the
go.
middle of the night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. The guy got totally naked. How weird is that to think about too? That's very European / Asia, I guess, Middle East. Like this guy that we met in Israel was like, you got to go to the Dead Sea. It's a once in a lifetime. If you come to Israel, you don't go to the Dead Sea. You're out of your mind. I'll take you. And then we get there. It's me, Rachel, and Mackie, and he's like, the best way to go is go in naked. That's the most spiritual way. He just takes his dick and balls right out, which is crazy. Like he's doing Rachel for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Dick out. And he's like, you should take your pussy out.
Wow.
They moved quick over there in Israel.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll keep my underwear on and
You Gaza stripped.
yeah.
There you go. Wow. But it's funny because that was 2015 or 14 or 16, whatever
16.
that was. It seems so quaint then. He wasn't canceled. You're in Israel hanging out. There's no bombing.
No, there was still bombings then.
Yeah, well, Mackie. but yeah, I know. It's just crazy that seemed quaint then. Then you cut to now. It's like Louie's in hell, Gaza, Trump shot. Who knows what's going on?
It was unbelievable. I'll tell you, one of the great moments in the history of my whole life was being on the jet. We were heading to Detroit to do the Joe Louis Arena, one of the last gigs ever at Joe Louis Arena, legendary arena.
Hockey.
We're on the plane. Louie pulls me in the back. He goes, can you come back here for a second? On the plane, I go back. I'm nervous. And he's like, how would you feel about doing all the European dates? And it was like a week out because he does everything last minute. He's crazy. And I was like,
Wow.
and it was Paris, Jerusalem, London. What's the one with the festival in Scotland? Edinburgh, Romania, Bulgaria,
Wow.
fucking Czech Republic.
Were you married then?
No.
Okay.
No, because he was like, I will be at your wedding, and then he didn't come.
Sounds like Lou.
Then he got canceled just 2 months later. That would be like, it'd be all over that thing.
Good point.
I could get him to do a set at this point for $100.
He's wide open.
But yeah, that was amazing, and I was like, I'm going to Europe. I remember calling everyone. Oh my God, nobody gave a shit, but it was quite a thrill.
Very exciting. What a life.
And now he opens for me.
Yeah.
So,
Tables have turned.
Wonky do. Let me see if I have anything.
Yeah,
over
what do you
here.
got there, Fatty? I'm hogging.
Oh boy, did you miss a hell of a time out of that Ranazizi Ranch? We missed you, buddy boy.
Ari told me it took 6 hours to get out there. He only had 2 minutes of fun. I had to go back.
He got fucked. If my car didn't show up, It would have been a sad situation, I'll tell you that.
Well, that pool looked pretty lunch.
Beautiful pool. I mean, Ranazizi's got a spread out there.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a big in-ground pool. You can get married there. It's got like a gazebo and a porch and a deck and a fucking Ferris wheel.
Wow.
I made it the part about the Ferris wheel.
Michael Jackson.
He's right on the water. It's unbelievable. But yet, Long Island, folks, that island is long.
Oh, yeah. How long is it?
This motherfucker is long. Long Island's so long, I drove for 2 hours. I still wasn't at the party.
Damn, that's long.
It's crazy. It took us 2 hours, so we had a great time. We missed you. Ari, that pimple,
That's quite a zit on that honker.
he never leaves on time. And I've been on vacation with Ari. I've traveled with him. We've been to Ecuador. He's one of these guys, God bless him. He gets to a location. I don't know how you travel, but he'll open his suitcase and just be like, okay, the bras over there, the underwear over there, the soup cans over there. It's just a fucking mess.
Yeah.
And he takes forever to leave, so he didn't leave till 2. He got fucking pulled over, traffic, this thing. He gets out there. I have a fucking 8-month-old baby. He gets there at like 5 o'clock. I'm
Yes.
like, we have to leave in 11 minutes.
Exactly.
And we all got there at like 1:30, but it was me, Sagalo, Feehan, Sarah, and the baby in our car. And we had a million laughs. We're trashing everybody, zinging, zanging. Who would you fuck? Who would you blow? Who would you eat out?
Woo-wee.
And my answers were awkward, but it was a great time. We get out there.
You're like, Sagalo.
We sit in traffic. We get out there. He's going to spread. But it was awkward because Colin Tyrell came, but he hit traffic or left later. He had to do something, whatever. Feeney came, but he came much later.
Jeez.
And then you bailed. Verzi bailed. Bobby didn't come. So we get there. It's just Ranazizi's just sitting there like looking at TikTok. He's got the inflatable balloon, the big cake, the ribs, everything. And so I felt like that because he's never met Sagalo. I don't think he's ever seen Feehan, Sarah. He thinks is a waitress at the cellar.
Right.
Maybe he doesn't know. So I had to bring the heat. I came out with a fucking party hat and a book full of puns and jokes.
Hell yeah.
But no, it was great. Louie came. He was out on Long Island anyway, so he came by.
Free time.
Ari finally came, but we had cigars and ribs, and he did a spread.
I heard the food was next level.
Ribs and the other shit. I get it all confused. Brisket, rib, something else.
Well, one's got a rib in it.
Yeah, well, whatever. So that was fun. Swam in the pool, goofed around, and boy, did we yuck it up. Ari got there 2 hours late. That part was a bummer. He's got a batting cage. We were hitting the batting cage.
What?
He's got it all. We brought our gloves. He's got cornhole.
What has he got? 3 kids?
2 kids.
2 kids.
2 boys, and that was great. It was just a fucking blast. I love that late sun coming down.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was awkward, too, because Sarah and Feehan had spots, but we're in traffic back, and I had to just drop, literally, Feehan at the side of the highway. She's like, I got to get in the lift. I'm like, I got to get my baby home. We had like a little bit of a spat. She's like, I got an 8:30 spot. And I'm like, I got an 8-month-old baby.
Whoa.
So I just pulled over the side of the highway, and I was like, you can get a lift here. So she had to get out at Jackson Heights and just go to fucking... And she had 1% battery. She's one of these phone assholes where the phone is dying.
My wife's like that. It's always at 1%, and I'm like, you're home now, charge.
Well, that's what I said. I'm like, well, I guess we'll wait for you to get picked up. She's like, no, go. You got to get your baby home. And I'm like, well, what are you going to do if your phone dies and you're just out in the middle of fucking St. John's University?
It's all phone now because, you can't get a cab anymore. If you're on the highway, you got to get a lift, but you have to have a phone or you're fucked.
I got to tell you, women, this is broad strokes. No pun intended. Broad strokes. That's like a hand job. Broad strokes.
Hey, I like that.
So.
Tweet it.
They're so bad with phones. Because I know like 6 women. Sarah's better. But like I know a bunch of women that are always like, I don't have a charger. I'm at 2%. Could I plug in? And I'm like, how are you getting home?
I know. My lady's the same way. I think they rely on a guy to help. I don't fucking know.
I remember being in Europe with a lady, and she would it be in like, I think we talked about this maybe. We'd be in like Bulgaria, and she's like, my phone's dead. And I'm like, we're in Bulgaria. Like, I don't even know how to get to one place.
I know. You're barely allowed here. You need that device.
But anyways, that was a great time. Hell of a time. And this is a gay story. I don't have that many great stories. Life is going too well. I'm like, we went on vacation. It was nice. It was sweet.
Don't you hate when it's going well because you're like, here it comes. Something bad's going to happen. That's how I think.
Nah, I got rid of that years ago.
All right.
It's all wonderful.
Oh, God.
But so, something bad will happen. You just adjust. You work with it. How did the president almost had his head shot off? We're fine.
He's golfing.
Yeah, he's okay.
No, one guy died.
Yeah, that guy.
That sucks.
Didn't work out great for him. That two guys died. The
Two?
other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one that was trying to shoot people in the face. He got killed.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
10-inch penis.
It almost balances.
Yeah.
You're like, at least this psycho's out. We got him out of the way.
That's my idea for migrants. We take a
A
migrant.
little nervous.
Hold on. We take a migrant, and you take a homeless. So hey, Venezuela, you want to give us some? You want a migrant to come over here? You got to take one of our homeless.
He migrates to Venezuela.
Yes, yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Okay, that's something.
That's an idea. That way we're even again. Now we haven't gone up people or down
the
people.
population around the same. Yeah,
There you go.
it's not bad.
Cleanse the ecosystem. We'll get a able-bodied worker. You take a cracked-out heroin addict.
All right. Hey,
There we go.
I'm
All right.
here.
Keep going.
I'm here for it.
I'm running for office.
Now, this is just a cute story, whatever. So I was up in Booth Bay Harbor. As you know, I spend a lot of time up there.
John Wilkes Booth Bay.
We go up there, and there's it's called Ocean Point. It's spectacular. It's down in the ocean. It's just the most beautiful place, the most special place in the world. Every morning, Sarah and I are running, and we go around the point. Now, my uncle has a house up there. My other uncle has a house, Uncle Dale.
This is Maine?
Uncle Brian in Maine.
Okay.
And then my cousin Jamie has a house. We got 3 houses up there, the family. It's like we're what's that called? A dynasty up there.
Ah.
But me and my parents, my wing of the family, we can't afford a goddamn house up there. So we'd rent. And so every year you end up with a different house.
Ah.
Which is annoying but kind of fun.
Okay.
Because you're like, oh, this year's house was good for this reason. Last year's was great for that reason.
A little variety.
So last year we were down at Ocean Point. It was beautiful, wrap-around porch. And the road race, the 5K, it ends right in front of our house.
Ah, you get to wave.
Oh, I ran. So that was in Iraq.
And I ran.
So this year we couldn't run because we were there a week early. It's a whole big rigmarole. So Sarah and I just ran the 5K course on our own.
Okay.
For fun, every day. Beautiful. You run around the point. It's spectacular. You can't believe how beautiful it is up there.
So K is a mile.
Kilometer.
Ah, that makes more sense.
So a 5K is 3.1 miles. So kilometer is less than a mile.
Got it. So how come K is also 1,000?
Because it's kilometers or... And every
Kilo.
kiss begins with K.
Yeah. KKK.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah.
Those
then
are
there's
jerks, if you ask me.
And I think it's kills too. Like, you put 6K on your bomber jet, you get 6 kills.
Oh.
I think so. That's where we get OK.
I heard
0
that.
kills.
Right, I heard that. But then I never know if those are true.
I think that got debunked.
Yeah, everything's debunked.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, so we run the race, and now last year, remember, the race ended right in front of our house on the
Yes.
porch. So this year, I run my 5K, and I finish, woo, 3.1, good time, negative splits, felt like $1 million. I'm pouring sweat, it's 1,000 degrees, and I'm a little worse for weary, whatever that means. Finish the run, and there's an old couple out on the porch. That's what you do in Maine. You sit on the porch, and you read. The guy had the oxygen mask. This
Oh,
fucking-
wow. Yes, the
that
resp.
thing. Not the mask, but the
The
rest.
tubes.
Yeah, the tubes. Joey, look at the tubes. The lady's reading a book. I finish my run. Everyone's friendly there. Up in Maine, everyone just says hello. You leave the keys in the car. And I go, whoo, it's a great house. They go, oh, thank you. And I go, we had this house last 4th of July. We missed it. This year, we're up the road a piece. And we miss being here. You guys are lucky. But you beat us to it. And the guy goes, oh, you rented this house last year?
Uh-oh.
I go, oh, yeah. And we wish we had it this year. You guys were too quick on the draw. You beat us. And the lady goes, this house? Oh, yeah. Big house. We had movie night every night up top, and that view is unbelievable. But you beat us this year. We're going to try to beat you next year. I want this house back. I'll tell you that. And the guy goes,
good.
okay, so you rented this house, huh? And I go, oh, yeah, big time. A family stays. This year we're up the road a piece, and God bless you. And he goes, so how did you rented the house? Huh? What did you use? Verbo, Airbnb? And I go, yeah, Verbo, big Verbo. And he goes, what'd you pay for this house here? And I go, this is getting weird. I don't like this. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't like it. What the hell's Verbo?
And I go, Verbo, that's what I use.
I don't know Verbo.
Verbo's better than Airbnb.
Oh, never heard of Verbo.
Verbo's,
Really?
Verbo used to be Home Away, which was like very popular, and then they changed their name to kind of be like, you know, new. So it's you've probably used it before. It was very popular.
don't
Homo
know.
sexual.
Yeah, I don't know Homo away. That seems like a anti-gay.
I didn't
Get that
know.
Homo away from me.
I didn't know Homo way either, but Burbo. But anyway, so it goes back and forth, and you know that feeling when you're like, something's in the air, something's going on. I don't know what this guy's deal is. If he's like Joe Kennedy or something, he's all crippled out.
At least you can take him.
And I'm going on and on about how great the house is, and I do one of these. I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm just waiting for my wife to finish. You know, my wife's always chasing me, and I do this. I look. There's the house we rented last year.
No.
One house up.
Oh,
and I go, you know what? Actually, it was that house. I'm an asshole. And she goes, yeah, we were wondering because we've owned this house for 78 years. We've never left. We didn't see you here. And I just feel like a fucking retard. And this is how nice they are in Maine. Because back down here, they would have been like, you never been in this house? I would have shot you, you piece of shit.
Yeah, true.
But they just entertained. They must have thought I was a complete insane person.
You're right.
Like, imagine you and your wife are sitting on your house reading books and doing puzzles and blowing each other, and a fucking sweaty-ass nerd with bad teeth and a forehead and herpes just goes, I lived here for a week last year.
Right.
I look like a jackass.
Yeah, or squatter.
Yeah, and then the next day, I ran the race again. They were out there again. And I went, boy, it's a beautiful house. We stayed here. They went, you pillage.
All right. Well, now your friends, see, it doesn't have to be that difficult. We don't have to be combative with everything.
Well, Maine is just the greatest place on earth. I'm moving to Kennebunkport. I'm moving to Battery Park City and Kennebunkport at the same time.
Okay, that's a lot of moolah.
Yep, it sure is.
Wow. Well, there you go. Now, 5K. That's a hefty one.
Yeah, it's nice.
And
I can move still.
There you go. That's
Very
good.
proud of myself. I can still fly. It feels good.
Well, I was a little high the other night. When I get high, I go in on myself. I hate everything. I'm a horrible person. I had a real feeling. You ever had this where you go, boy, I've lost my edge? You ever have that? You know, we used to get drunk. We used to climb mountains. We used to kick people in the face. And remember, we go into like a diner and turn the power off or something, stuff like that. We'd walk on cars, we'd steal drinks.
Well, you mature.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got a child coming.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just, I miss those days.
So what'd you
sometimes.
do? You run?
Huh?
You went for a run?
What do you mean?
Oh, you made it seem like you ran.
Well, you said you
you
still
went,
got it.
5K, that's a long time. The other day I got high, and I thought you were going to be like, so I went for a run like Forrest Gump.
Well, you were saying you still got it. You know, I'm 41. I can still run. I still fast. But then I thought, do I still have it edge-wise?
I see. Well,
you know what I think? I figured now we get it out verbally. Before we used to cut up, cause calamities all over town, and now we kind of say horrible things into microphones and go on stage and talk about our assholes.
well, here's the thing now. When you have the child, then you really lose the edge, because now I want to cancel everything. I'm wiped. I got Ari's coming over today to watch the All-Star game and have a cigar.
That's
you want
nice.
me to come by? You probably have 9 spots.
I got a few.
But I'm like, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, I want to tell him to not come.
Right.
I got to go to bed.
Yeah.
And then the other day, I was doing MMA. I had to call Diego and be like, I'm wiped away and put away when I
really?
can't. And so then, of course, the next morning, I had to go take a workout class because I'm like, you piece of shit, you fucking homo.
Yeah.
You're a piece. And now I'm taking an aerobics class instead of a fucking kill a guy class. But you wake up at 4 in the morning and you're like, it comes time for 4 p.m. and you're like, I can't go do that.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, it's something.
Oh, boy. I got to live. Maybe I'll set up some trips.
Get some trips going.
I got some trips going, and I got a bunch of gigs. I'm going to try to make a ton of money while I can.
Yeah.
And I think Kings of Leon are playing at the Forest Hills. I'm going to try to go to that.
Oh, May was telling Sarah. Worlds are colliding.
You coming?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I love the stadium.
Great stadium. Bring the kiddo.
We got Foo Fighters and
I don't like
Pretenders
the Foo.
tomorrow.
Oh.
And I'm like, maybe we'll sell them and go to the movies instead.
Wow.
That's what life is like with a child.
Wow.
Plus, we got a sitter. Well,
That's
it's
nice.
Yeah, but it's Karen. We're not paying her, which is pretty nice. But you're like, one of those things, you're like, we can't come home at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Sure. Sitter. She's a spitter.
Yeah. Is she? I'd like to know more about that.
I'll send you some stuff.
Okay, please. We got to wrap it up. But for God's sakes, join the Patreon.
Yes!
We're men with children, Jerry.
You got that right, and it's humming, baby. We're doing 2 bonuses today. We got Q and Anal. We got Chopping It Up. We got extra eps, basically. We got old stuff. We got live stuff. It's all pipes.
Extra MSG. Yeah, get on the Patreon. We did the video. The behind-the-scenes stuff is killer. And, yeah, come on out. Town Hall, that's the big one. When does this come out? July 29th?
Oh, they got some time.
I'm in Milwaukee this weekend. Milwaukee Improv. Jesus, time is going by fast.
It flies. What do they say? The days are long, the years are short.
Yes, Milwaukee Improv, August 2nd and 3rd this weekend. I have Side Splitters coming up in just a couple weeks. I think it's August 22nd to the 24th. Luke Monas is coming. He's never been to the Side Splitters.
Oh, fun.
I got Helium Philly in October. Those tickets will sell out. That's one of my big markets, so that'll sell.
Yeah.
So get them early, get them often. And November 9th is the big one. Tickets are on sale now. New York Comedy Festival, Town Hall. Travel for that fucking thing. Come in from Jersey, Connecticut, Long Island, everywhere you can come from. I got to sell 1,400. We've never done a big play in New York, so this is a big deal.
Well, that's a good sign. That means this is the one.
All right, I hope so. I think so. But come up for that. Please join the Patreon. It really helps me out, helps Mark out.
Oh, yeah. And you're in for a treat. Richmond, Virginia, Greensboro, North Carolina, Anaheim, California, Thousand Oaks, California, Reading, Pennsylvania, Colorado Springs, Fort Collins, to name a few. South Dakota, some Iowa. We'd love to have you. MarkNormanComedy.com. Follow us on Punch Up. Kill yourself. Get some Bodega Cat. What do you got? C-Note.
Check out my podcast, Fun Bearable. I just did a podcast tour of like 12 podcasts. So I was on Scott Higgins' podcast, Behind the Funny. I think you know Scott Higgins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on his podcast. I was on Stoner Dad with Brian Bowden. I think you know him too.
I know Bowden, yes. I just saw Bowden recently.
Oh, he's great. A couple of Boston podcasts, South Shore Boys and Dinner at Your Place with Danny Killia. And coming soon on Fun Bearable, Chris Parnell is coming on.
Oh.
I did a live event this weekend with Chris. It was super intimidating to be on stage with him, but we did
I find him talentless.
No. Parnell?
SNL. I mean, SNL, Seinfeld.
Well, I did
Anchorman.
Anchorman, a Rick and Morty panel at this Comic-Con that we filmed for our podcast. So it was him and the new voice of Morty. Wow. Great guy, Harry Belden. But yeah, check it out. Funbearablepod.com has all those appearances plus like 10 more that I just did. So all that stuff will be up soon.
Get on there and Patreon, tell a friend, spread the word, leave a comment. Thanks for being here.